How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we have another battle with the Toxtricity team. Hopefully it goes well. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. There's also a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, today we're battling versus Wes from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There's a link in the description down below. Looking at his team, he's got an Iron Valiant, the Great Tusk, the Staraptor, Brute Bonnet, the Lucario, and the Slowking. So Slowking's obviously going to be pretty useful for them for getting like chilly reception off with regenerator shenanigans. Snow doesn't really benefit them that much anyway because they haven't got an ice type, so I'm not too bothered about that too much. Lucario obviously and Staraptor are very hard physical hitters as well as Great Tusk, Iron Valiant, and Brute Bonnet. So we're going to be relying on you a lot, Corviknight. Definitely are going to be relying on you a lot. So looking at this matchup, I think they're more than likely going to either lead with a Great Tusk or the Staraptor. So I'm inclined to lead with Toxtricity and Boomburst them in the face. We are Choice Scarf, so we can outspeed. But it depends whether the Staraptor's Choice Scarfed or not. That's the real question. So I think if we lead with Toxtricity, we go for a Boomburst depending on what they lead with. If they lead with Iron Valiant, we don't have to worry too much. I think that's probably the best bet. So let's go with the Toxtricity lead. And the battle begins. So Wes is going to lead off with Slowking as we led off with the nice and powerful Toxtricity. So they're more than likely going to sponge a hit and go for a chilly reception so they can get a free switch in, which makes a lot of sense. But I'm also inclined to believe they might go for a Great Tusk switch. If they go Great Tusk, we can just go Corviknight, so it's not really a big deal. So I'm going to go for a Volt switch right off the bat. They do withdraw the Slowking. Are they going to go into the Great Tusk, or are they going to go into something else? They go into the Great Tusk as expected. Could have gone for a Boomburst there, but you know, it is what it is. Boomburst would have definitely 2-hit KO'd the Great Tusk. It might have even one-shot it, to be fair. Might have even one-shot it, to be fair. So what we'll do now is we'll go straight into Corviknight. Corviknight is the penultimate switch into Great Tusk. It is such an important member of the team when it comes to Great Tusk shenanigans. So we're going to withdraw Toxtricity real quick. We're going to get it into a Great Tusk. Into the Noctis, the Corviknight. Going to be able to take any hit this thing wants to throw at us, unless it's choice banded with close combat, in which case it hurt. They go for a Stealth Frog, which makes a lot of sense. Absolutely fine play by my opponent's part. As now we can probably expect either a knockoff or a switch into something else. They don't have a Goldengo, so if we had Defog, we'd be able to use Defog, which would be great. Instead, we're going to have to rely on the Great Tusk. Luckily, they don't have any Ghost types, so we're not too bothered about that. Let's go for a slow U-turn real quick, as they do go for the knockoff, knocking off our Rocky Helmet, which is unfortunate, but at least we get some chip damage on this thing. As we're able to go for a U-turn now and get some initiative on whatever they bring in. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's working out nicely for us. So they actually have Rocky Helmet of themselves, which is going to do a bit of damage to us, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Now we get a free switch in with whatever we want. So we could go into Florges, fire off a nice powerful Moonblast. We can go into Greninja, fire off a nice and powerful Hydro Pump. And looking at their team, not much wants to switch into a Hydro Pump. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll go into Black Star right now. So my opponent can expect one of two things. A Hydro Pump or an Ice Beam right now. So I'm going to make the really ballsy play. I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse. I'm fully expecting them to go into the Slowking right now. So I'm going to go straight for the Dark Pulse. If they don't switch here, I'm not sure what my opponent's doing, and it works out well in their favor. They're actually going to Terrestrialize. Okay, this was always a possibility, but I'm not really sure what they're going to go into to take an Ice Beam slash a Hydro Pump. They go into a Steel type. We could have Hydro Pumped this thing in the face. What is going on right now? We could have easily Hydro Pumped this thing in the face. Dark Pulse is still going to hurt quite a bit, but I don't think it'll take it out. Protean's going to turn it into a Dark type. Its Choice Specs boosted. It nearly takes them out as they go for an EQ, and that's probably going to finish off old Greninja over here. It doesn't take out Greninja. It doesn't take... I repeat, it does not take out Greninja. So, they don't necessarily know we're Choice Specs because Great Tusk doesn't have very good special defense. So we can always go for another Dark Pulse right now, as they do withdraw the Great Tusk this turn. They're going to go into something else to take a Dark Pulse. They're going to go into the Lucario. Makes a lot of sense. It does resist it. But it should still do a decent bit of chip damage regardless, as it does nearly 50%, which is amazing. So they're going to get a Justified boost, which is really unfortunate. I never see Justified Lucario. I normally see something else. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my Greninja. I'm going to go into my Corviknight. Withdrawing Black Star, going into Corviknight seems like the best play. They're probably going to go for an Extreme Speed right now to try and pick us off. We do resist that. Unfortunately, Rocky Helmet's not there anymore. But it should be fine, as we are going to exert some pressure, get rid of that PP on the Extreme Speed. They go for the Extreme Speed as expected, does absolutely nothing. Even with a justified boost, though, I don't think they take us out of close combat. So I'm going to go for that nice and powerful Roost right now. They do go for the close combat. Is it going to take us out? It does, unfortunately. So down goes the Noctis over there. So down goes the Corviknight. Our one true stop to the Great Tusk. Oh, dear. This is not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Not good at all. So what can we do here? We can go Toxtricity and Fred now with a Boomburst. I think that's probably the best bet. So we'll go into Toxtricity real quick. We'll go for that nice and powerful Boomburst. Boomburst from this HP should finish it off. So we're golden. Might Terastallize into a normal type to get even more power behind it. I think Terastallizing normal Toxtricity is the best bet. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. So we're going to Terastallize real quick into a normal type. They're probably going to go for an extreme speed to try and pick us off with some extra damage. Absolutely fine by me. Toxtricity coming through with the Tera normal Boomburst. This is probably the best set you can run on a Toxtricity right now. Easily the best set you can run on Toxtricity right now. So we'll go for, they go for an extreme speed. It's nearly going to take us out, unfortunately, as we're able to go for a Boomburst now, which is going to destroy this Lucario's life. And I'm looking at that team and I'm thinking, I don't see any more priority on that team of theirs. I don't see any more priority on that team of theirs. So Lucario goes down, which was a big threat to Florges. And now we just got to take out that Great Tusk and we can start Volt Switching on these things. They're going to bring in Staraptor. So Staraptor's a good one here. Obviously, they are Choice Scarfed. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought it in. However, I've lost my Corviknight. So something's going to have to die. Great. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? I'm guessing, I think the only way we can get around this is if we sack off the Greninja right now. They probably go for a U-turn to KO anyway, so maybe we don't sack off Greninja, maybe we do something else. Florges, what are you doing for me this game? You kind of walling that Iron Valiant, so I think we sack off Greninja. That's all I can think to do. We still don't know whether this thing's Choice Scarfed or not. I'm assuming it is, by the way they brought it in, because it's pretty obvious my Toxtricity's Choice Scarfed at this point. But Stealth Rocks are going to dig in, which leaves us with 2 HP as they go for a nice and powerful Brave Bird, which is definitely going to take out poor Greninja. So Greninja didn't get to do anything this game, other than, you know, nearly taking out a Great Tusk, which was pretty awesome of it, and living an Earthquake from it. So they're going to get damaged by the recoil. We know they're going for Brave Bird right now. Let's go into our Blade. If they're Choice Banded, I swear to God. I was thinking if we kept the Tera, we would have been able to go into Florges. We would have been able to go into Florges and go for a Tera Blast right now. Let's go into Florges. I'm confident Florges can live. If it doesn't live, it's Choice Banded, which would be great for us. So Stone's going to dig in, which is unfortunate. We have to go for a Moonblast here. That's all I can think to do, go for a Moonblast. So we'll go ahead and go for that Moonblast real quick. They're going to withdraw Staraptor because they're not confident they can KO, which makes a lot of sense. They're going to go into what, though? Slowking? Slowking makes a lot of sense as well. Slowking makes tons of sense. We go for a Moonblast real quick. There we go. Does some solid damage. As we can probably start setting up Calm Minds on this thing. Florges looks pretty good right now. Florges looks pretty good right now, so I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. I think if we set up Calm Minds, we're going to be golden. So we'll go for a Calm Mind real quick. There we go. They probably go for a Chilly Reception right now, which is absolutely fine. We're just going to boost our stats up real quick. As they go for a Future Sight. So Future Sight comes through. Future Sight comes through, which is fine. We have some leftovers recovery. We're pretty much at full HP now, which is great. We are at basically full HP. We just go for another Calm Mind, I think. We just go for another Calm Mind, I think. I don't really see any other reason not to. Because I'm pretty sure we can take a hit from most of the things on the team. So they're going to withdraw Slowking. What are they going to go into? Great Tusk. Great Tusk makes a lot of sense. So Great Tusk comes on in. It's going to go ahead and get some... Well, you know, it's probably going to go for an Iron Head right now. I don't think it will, though. I don't think they typically carry Steel coverage with Terra Steel. I think this is a bulky variant because it's got Stealth Rocks. Probably has Rapid Spin. It's got Earthquake. It's got Knockoff. We know it's got Knockoff. It's probably got Rapid Spin looking at the team. So I think we're safe to go for a Moonblast right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go for that. They do go for the EQ. We should be able to live that, no problem. They even got a crit and we live that. That's pretty awesome. So Moonblast is going to come through. It's going to take out the Great Tusk, which is great for Toxtricity. As down goes the Great Tusk. So that's absolutely fine. I'm pretty sure we died to Future Sight right now, though. Unfortunately, there we go. Future Sight attack is going to come in. So Florges did good. Took out the Great Tusk. The Terra Steel Great Tusk. So I think that was more... That was definitely an optimal thing to do right there. So I'm pretty sure our only option right now... Oh, no. No. What do we do here? We have to go into Great Tusk. They go into Iron Valiant because Iron Valiant cleans up now. Nice and shiny. Look at that beast. That's awesome. We'll go into Tuskany real quick. And our best bet is if this thing's physical. If it's physical, we can Rapid Spin. If it's not physical, we don't get to Rapid Spin. So Booster Energy is going to come in, which is going to boost our attack to sky-high levels. Look how much bigger we are than Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant's so small. So I think our best bet is to go for a Rapid Spin so we can get Toxtricity in. Again, I'm pretty sure these are going to be special, and they're going to whack us in the face with a Moonblast right now. So let's go for that Rapid Spin. They go for the Moonblast, which is going to take us out, no problems. Tuskany goes down, unfortunately, which means Toxtricity goes down to Stealth Rocks, which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So we'll bring Toxtricity in and let it go down. Like so. There we go. Down goes Rockstar, unfortunately. And I think that's the game. I think we got riggedy wrecked right there. We got absolutely riggedy wrecked. So that's unfortunate. You can't win them all. Let's go into Hacksters real quick and go for an Iron Head just in case we live a Moonblast. We haven't got Booster Energy, so provided they're not choice specs, we might live. I don't think we do, though. I'm pretty sure we don't live at all. So we go for an Iron Head just to see what that happens. So they go for Moonblast. It's going to take out Axorus. No problems there. As down it goes. And that's going to be the game. So GG West, that was a pretty fun one. Definitely wrecked us right there. Pretty awesome plays by my boy Wes over there. So thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.